The EU and the UK remain far apart on the issues surrounding the Northern Ireland Protocol that follows the latest round of talks in Brussels. Ahead of the meeting between the two sides, Commission Vice President Maroš Šefčovič stressed that serious headway needed to be made. But the Brexit Minister David Frost mooted the possibility of any major breakthroughs happening. Well, let's go over to Brussels now, where we can speak to our correspondent there, Shona Murray, for more on those talks. Shona, threats and counter-threats were made before this meeting regarding the triggering of Article 16. Is the so-called mood music sort of reaching a crescendo, or is it diminishing down?
I think that the tone is much more lighter. I think this is much more of a conciliatory approach, relatively speaking, Toast, compared to what you said there earlier. The last few weeks and months we've been talking about the nuclear option, the UK triggering Article 16, suspending or ending all checks on goods coming from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, the implications of that being a massive trade war. So the language today is that there has been some momentum on talks, but as you said there, significant gaps remain. Sides are far apart. We've heard this language before throughout the Brexit debate, and there's significant gaps when it comes to what those checks should look like, if any, on goods going from Great Britain to Northern Ireland. Discussions around medicines and some of the essentially implications of the protocol itself. Those issues really need to be worked out. And of course, as we know, for the UK, the removal of the European Court of Justice as an arbiter of the Northern Ireland Protocol, something that the EU says it won't countenance.
Shona, we're a bit like detectives poring over clues now because, Maroš Šefčovič said before the talks that neither side could live without the other. So is that a sign that, the EU could be willing to compromise?
Well, the EU's position is that it already has compromised. It set out a list of far-reaching proposals on the 13th of October that were designed to deal with the practical implications of the protocol. So from its position, it already has compromised, and that the UK, what it needs to do is reciprocate on those compromises. So Brussels' position is it's gone far enough. In fact, when you talk to member states and diplomats, when they decided to make these sort of derogations for the UK, some countries were saying they're gone too far. So Brussels' position is very much that the UK needs now to reciprocate.